Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayshawn and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, you know that it is a guess what. Y'all, let me tell y'all the results of the last guess what. If you haven't guessed it, or even if you guessed it right, the last guess what movie was Not Another Teen Movie, okay? If you guessed it right, comment down below, I guessed it. And if you didn't, it's okay. You could try again in this video, so don't even worry. But yes, y'all, it was Not Another Teen Movie. So if you want to check it out and let me know how I did, feel free to do that. If not, we're going to get into this next guess what, okay? Of course, as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kshine with 3 E's. Without further ado, y'all, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. All right, y'all, so boom. I'm going to try to talk slow because in this story time that I'm about to tell y'all about my life, it's a lot of people. So I need y'all to pay attention and bear with me, right? Okay, y'all, so I was about to say back in the day. This was not long at all, y'all. But y'all know, well, y'all don't know. I had me a sneaky link that was like my boo for like a very, very long time. We just never, made it official and said we was boyfriend and girlfriend. But we went to high school together. And y'all know I got a lot of friends that I'm still friends with that I went to high school with. So basically, it's going to be 3 couples, okay? So basically, it was me, my boo. I'm going to call my boo Lame, okay? So my boo name is Lame. And then it was my bestie. Hey, bestie. We're going to call her bestie. She had her man. Her man don't really need a name for real. And then we had this other homegirl. We going to call her Desperate. And then we had another homeboy. We going to call him Patient, okay? Me and Lame is together. Bestie got her boyfriend. And then Desperate, she was like the hoe out the group, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, but like she was single and she used to mess around with a lot of people, and she used to do her thing. But she's single, she ain't got no kids, so hey, I ain't judging nobody, right? But that's just the vibe that she gave off. Like, she always was messing with somebody, man, or she always was sleeping with other people and stuff like that. So like I said, cool, they ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm just trying to set up the vibe for y'all. So yeah, that's how Desperate was. Desperate was single, and low-key so was Patient. Patient was single as well. So we used to always think that like Desperate and Patient was gonna hook up because they were the only single ones out the group, right? So, we all was really cool in high school. Like, we all used to hang out, all of us, right? Because all of us went to the same high school. Once we got out of high school, we kind of like stopped hanging out a little bit. Like, you know how you have good friends and y'all just start, like, life just happens. So you forget to kind of like hang out with them and kick it with them. Like, life is just lifing, right? So we all were talking. Me and Bestie specifically was talking. And I'm like, you know what? We need to hang out. Like, we need to all get together. Like, I miss all my friends. I miss all my people. We need to get together. So, everybody's like, yeah, definitely, what should we do? So, y'all know how up in Tennessee they have those cabins? Well, if y'all don't know, it's some cabins that's in Tennessee that I always hear about, right? So, I'm telling them, like, oh, why don't we get a cabin and all go out there to hang out? Because, the cabin got a lot of stuff you could do up there. You could do a whole bunch of stuff. So, cool. We all end up planning the cabin trip. We are excited. So, me and Lane, my little boo, we excited to go. Mind you, this is my boyfriend. I'm not even going to just say he my little boo. This is my boyfriend. Let me just call a spade a spade. This is my man, okay? This is my man. We've been talking since high school, y'all. So we got years into this shit. But anyway, so me and Lame is excited. I'm thinking about everything we're going to do, planning shit out. I'm just excited, right? Now, mind y'all, I know y'all see me right now. Y'all see me. I'm slim, thick. I like to think. But nah, y'all know I'm slim. I'm a petite girl. But I'm not going to lie. When I was in high school, I was more active. You ride bikes, you walk around and stuff like that. Like, you get more active. But when I left high school, y'all, I used to sit on my butt. I'm not going to lie. So I did gain some weight. Now, mind you, I felt like the weight wasn't too extreme. I mean, I know I gained it, but like, I just thought it wasn't that extreme. But apparently, somebody thought it was, right? I guess Lane was just so used to seeing me a certain way. Like, I was petite, I was small, no stomach, no stretch marks, no nothing like that. So I guess me growing up, like, damn, my bad. I didn't know I was supposed to grow up and gain weight, my bad. But I guess my body changing, like, because I went from a kid to an adult, I guess lame ass just couldn't take that, like, I don't know why. I guess he just felt like I wasn't the same person that I was before. But instead of expressing that, like, he used to just start treating me different, right? Like, he never was just like, oh, babe, you know, you're getting bigger, or you want to go to the gym, or let's eat healthier. He never did none of that. Like, he just would start acting different. Like, he went from always being on me to acting like he couldn't stand me or some shit. I don't know, y'all, but whatever. I ain't pay no mind to it, because it's just like, what you want me to do? And you ain't looking all that good yourself while you trying to, you know. But anyways, y'all. So whatever. So that was the dynamic. So I was hoping that when we went to the Tennessee cabins, that seeing all our old friends, like, you know, rekindle, like, it'll help rekindle something in our relationship. Like, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you know, then I get to talk to my bestie. I mean, I always talk to bestie, but you know, it's different when it's in person. So I'm just like, I'm gonna chop it up with bestie. Like, maybe she gonna give me some pointers, some tips, because her and her boo been together a very long time. Like, they even got a kid and everything. So I'm thinking, like, I'm gonna chop it up with bestie. I'm gonna kick it with the old gang, and maybe this gonna spark something in my relationship. But whatever. So yeah, so the day of the cabin come, y'all. We all excited to be there. Mind you, I'm thinking this dummy lame is going to open up the door so he can help me bring these damn bags in. He all in there chopping it up. Cause I walk in with the bags. He's sitting there talking to everybody, saying hey, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, hello, lame. I'm right here. Like, is you gonna help me with the bags? But anyways, mind you, Bestie don't really like Lame for real, because even though we haven't seen each other in a minute, like, I would talk about Lame to Bestie, I'm not gonna lie, because I was having issues. So I'm like, let me talk to my bestie and see what her input is, or see if she can help me or give me a little bit of hope. You know, I'm just trying to see what's going on here. So she already did. First of all, she didn't even really like Lame in school for real. But you know how, like, when they're a part of the group, they're already a part of your gang. It's kind of like hard to, you know, not see them because they hang out with us. But she already didn't care for Lane back in high school. So that just trickled over into adulthood, right? And then once I started seeing the little stuff he was doing to me, like, she really didn't care for Lane, right? So anyways, so, you know, she see me coming in. So she already looking at me like, bestie, no, you need to put them bags down. Get it to the guys. They gonna be taking care of all the manly stuff. No, boo, put them bags down. So, you know, I'm like, okay, like, I put the bag down. I come in, you know, I say hey to everybody. We all greeting each other. Cool. Now, mind you, Bestie, see, this is why y'all really need to listen to y'all best friends for well, half the time, because me and Bestie is chilling, we catching up. Like, I'm telling her all about, you know, what's going on with me and Lane. We just talking, and then, you know, I just really appreciated my bestie, because I know I picked up a lot of weight, especially being as small as I was in school. And I just really appreciated Bestie not telling me like, oh, you gained weight, did it, all of this other stuff. Like, she didn't even really mention the weight. So I was grateful for that, because I've been hearing about my weight so much back at home from my own like little boo. And my bestie, I come here, my bestie didn't say much about it. So I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Like, you know, I appreciated that. So we started even talking about the weight, because I told her, like, girl, I know you see the weight, but like, thank you for not really mentioning anything. So yeah. So we're talking, we're just catching up and everything. Like, we doing what besties do. And I end up telling her, y'all, mind you, Bestie don't like Lame, but Bestie also don't like our other friend, which is freaking Desperate, right? So I end up telling her, like, I don't know why Bestie didn't think Desperate was gonna come. Maybe because, like, we didn't talk, like, maybe because she didn't talk to Desperate like that she assumed she wasn't gonna come. But I still talk to Desperate a lot, so I did invite Desperate up there, you know, to the cabins. So I end up telling Bestie, like, hey Bestie, oh, and before y'all think my part is cricket, it's a zigzag part. My bad, because I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking like, y'all might think my shit is off center, but it's just a zigzag. But anyways, so I ended up telling Bestie, like, hey, Bestie, you know, I just want to let you know I did invite Desperate. And she like, girl, like, for what? Like, why did you invite her? I'm like, because y'all said y'all wanted to get the old gang back together, and this was the old gang. And she like, girl, no, we just only wanted to see people that we actually liked. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm like, but I do like Desperate, like, you know. And she was just annoyed, but she like, girl, like, you better keep her over there, and I'm gonna stay over there, because I don't fool with that girl. So I'm just like, Bestie, please, like, I'm telling you, we're gonna have a good weekend. Like, don't worry about it. Desperate ain't gonna be annoying, like, at least I hope. So I'm just like, don't even trip, like, it's gonna be okay, right? So she was a little bit annoyed by that, but I'm just trying to reassure her that we're gonna have a good time, right? Anyways, Time going by, me and Bestie, like I said, we catching up. The guys is like in a room, they probably catching up or whatever. So cool. So mind you, I'm just telling Bestie a lot about what's going wrong with my relationship, and she giving me great advice as a bestie, and she telling me like, girl, maybe you need to do this, he need this and that. Like, she's just telling me, right? Anyways, next thing you know, we hear a knock on the door, and of course, it's Desperate. So mind you, Desperate walks in with her little skimpy little outfit, like she's still dressed like she's 21 at this point. But yeah, she walks in with her little outfit on or whatever, but she looks cute. So I'm like, hey Desperate, hey girl, whatever. So Desperate comes, greets me, hugs me, give me a little kiss on the cheek or whatever. So I'm looking at Bestie like, Bestie, say hi, like and my bestie was not trying to have it. She was not trying to say hi to her. But I'm like, Bestie, go say hi. Bestie like, hey, like, so I'm like, oh my God, please, like, please, Desperate, don't say nothing wrong to Bestie, because Bestie gonna flip out on you, right? But, at least she said hi. So cool. Like, Desperate kind of comes in, get comfortable, we talking a little bit, and this dummy Desperate is so annoying, bro. Like, it's like she knew how to piss Bestie off. So Desperate is like, hey, like, where's the guys at? I'm telling her like, yeah, they upstairs in the room. So this dummy Desperate is gonna ask Bestie like, hey Bestie, how is you and your boyfriend? And Bestie is like, girl, like, we fine, like, don't worry about it, like, we fine. So Desperate is like, ooh, girl, you ain't gotta tell me, like, yeah, I know y'all fine, I know he fine. So I'm like, Desperate, no. So, Bestie like, excuse me. And I'm like, oh, nothing. She ain't say nothing. Because I'm thinking like, Desperate, why would you say he fine? Like, come on now. They've been together for forever. That's her. They got kids and everything together. Like, shut up, right? So I'm just thinking like, girl, Desperate, go in the room. Go say hi to the guys. Because, listen, if you piss Bestie off, it's going to be WWE. Like, it's going to be a whole nother thing in here. So I'm just like, please, girl, walk away. She ended up going in the room or whatever. So I'm just trying to calm, like, Bestie down. Because, like, Bestie, she didn't have no attitude problem, but she just didn't play that shit. Like, like, she didn't play all that little flirty type weird vibe shit. So, like, I just was like, oh, Bestie, like, my bad. Like, she gonna be okay. Like, just give her a chance. Like, So, anyway, so she go up there. So, yeah, she goes up in the room with the guys. The next person and the last person to come is Patient, right? Patient walks in. So, we see him and we like, hey, Patient, hey. I'm not gonna lie. Back in high school, Patient, like, had a thing for me. And it's like, and you know how like you and a guy got chemistry, but y'all like never take it nowhere? Like, me and Patient, it was always some type of vibe we got, but I don't know why neither one of us would speak on it or say anything. So because we never said anything, like, I went on and I started talking to Lame, and that became a thing. So me and Patient could never really be anything because I had already started talking to Lame. But me and Patient, it was always some type of chemistry there, but like we never spoke on it. Like, it was just like I low-key got light butterflies, not even butterflies fully, they were still caterpillars. I was getting like caterpillars in my stomach because like I felt something about him, but I guess I didn't know what. Like, I didn't know how to express the feelings that I had or what emotions. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say we flirted, but it was like some type of elephant in the room when me and Patient was around, but we just never spoke on it, like I said, right? He come in and I already was feeling insecure about how I looked when it came to Lame, but I don't know what it was. I did not want Patient to see me like this, like in this condition, this size. I don't know why. Like, forget Lame at this point. I didn't want Patient to see me like this, but it was what it was. He came in, he spoke, so I'm like, hey, Patient. Hey, whatever. Over there trying to look small, knowing that I'm big. But anyway, so I spoke to him. I had Patient here. Everybody ended up coming out the room. We all really greeting each other because now, he was the last person to come. So we all catching up, vibing, y'all. We get to playing music, right? Because we thinking about all the old songs we used to play and turn up to. So we started playing music. We turning up to it, everything, right? Good vibes. So mind y'all, while I'm sitting on the couch, like, it's a big couch and then it's like the individual, like, couch or whatever, like the one-seater that you sit by yourself. I'm already sitting on the seat that you like sit by yourself. So I noticed that like Lame was on the couch and Desperate went to go sit like right next to him. Like she could have sat at the end while he was on the other end, but she decides to sit right next to him. So whatever. I'm just thinking they just sitting on the couch together. But Bestie came over and was like, like Desperate, scoot down. Like, why you so close to her boo? Like, you need to scoot down to the end of the couch. So I'm just like, it's okay, Bestie. Like, they're just sitting down, like, relax or whatever. And Bestie is like, no, Desperate, get up and sit on the other end of the couch. So it's tension there because, like I said, like it would Bestie like, girl, you better get your ass up and get away from her boo. And I'm just like, oh, Bestie, it's okay, calm down. But Desperate end up moving. So, everybody like, ooh, because it's tension, it's a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, like it's cool. Like, so Bestie comes over to me and gets me up and sit me next to my boo or whatever. So I'm just like, oh my God, Bestie, like this is just a lot going on. So I'm sitting in the middle of them now, like in the middle of Desperate and Lame. And I'm just sitting there like awkward because I'm like, oh my God. But I'm like, anyways, back to the music. Like I try to change the subject, get back to the music. We end up turning up, going crazy, like it was lit. So mind you, while we listened to all our old school songs we used to listen to, one of our songs came out, I just want to get married, meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, you might as well do it. And mind you, that was me and Lame's song, because we used to always say we're going to get married to this song, right? So that was our song. So that got the plan. We all get to singing it, going crazy. So because we were so lit and I feel like we was in a good space, I took that time to tell Lame, like, come in the room with me real quick. Like, let me talk to you. So we go in the room. He irritated with me. Like,
why you pulling me away from the fun? We was in there having fun. Like, why you trying to have a one-on-one conversation? What you want?
So, I'm just like, dang, like, I'm just trying to talk to you, like, make sure, like, you in good spirits, everything good. Like, I know everything ain't been everything in our little relationship, but, like, I'm having a good time. And he like,
oh my God, like, what do you want? Like, you always want something. We came up here to have a good time, and you trying to talk to me in the room.
So I'm just like, I'm thinking like, what did I do? Like, I'm just trying to have a one-on-one with my man, but he ain't trying to have it. So he's irritated with me. So I'm just like, what do you need from me? Like, whatever you want from me, like, I got you. Like, what do you need? Because at this point, I'm feeling desperate. I'm like, damn, like, what do you need? Like, what did I do? So he like,
I don't need nothing from you. Like, you are my problem. You are an issue. You are doing too much. Like, it's just too much. Like, I don't need nothing from you.
Y'all, and he walks out. So needless to say, I'm sitting there hurt because I'm thinking like, damn, what did I do? Like, what did I do to this man? Like, for him to treat me like this? Like, I mean, he's dogging me out, y'all. And I'm just like in there. I ain't gonna lie. I low key was crying because like I just felt like so insecure, so helpless. I didn't understand what I did to this man for him to really like treat me like shit, but whatever. So anyways, needless to say, he leave me in that room. So I get my shit together. I gather my thoughts and wipe my tears, and I come back out like with the collective. So when I come out, Bestie and Desperate was already arguing about something. I forgot why. Like, they always get into it because Bestie just really don't like her. So they in there arguing or whatever. So basically Desperate want to like storm out the cabin and like leave because she mad or whatever. So I'm over here trying to calm Bestie down, and then Bestie taps me on the shoulder and she's like, girl, you over here trying to calm me down. Why is Lame running after Desperate while she running up out this house? So, I turned around and look at the door, and I did notice that Lane was running after Desperate, like to go calm her down, make sure she's straight. So I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, maybe he's just being a good friend and checking on her. Like, I don't know. Mind you, so I'm just waiting for them to come back. It's been hours. Hours is passing. We done ate and everything. I'm waiting for Desperate and Lame to come back. So I'm just waiting. So by the time they walk in, like I said, hours then went by. So we looking at them. I'm like, where y'all been at? Like, Lame, I've been waiting for y'all to come back. Like, what's going on? And he like, we did. Here come Desperate interrupting like, we just went out, over by, the, couldn't even really think of nothing. I'm like, the fuck? Like, okay. So I'm just like, whatever. Well, we already ate. Did y'all want something to eat? He like,
girl, everybody ain't thinking about food like you. Like, relax.
So I'm like, damn, like, I know I gained some weight, but I ain't that fucking big. And I'm like, I'm just trying to make sure, like, y'all ate. Y'all was going for hours. I didn't know if y'all was hungry or not, like, whatever. So basically because he kind of made like a fat joke to me. Here come my bestie, being a bestie for real. She get the spazzing out, like she get the tripping, and she like, look, I don't know what to tell you, friend, but listen, anybody with eyes can see that Desperate and Lame is messing around. So I'm like, bestie, like what the fuck? Like, how dare you make up this accusation saying that Desperate, a good friend of mine, is messing with my boyfriend? Like, you haven't even seen them in forever, so what do you mean they're messing around? Like, girl, don't start. So because I'm already emotional and in my feelings about me and Lame anyways, the fact that like I thought Bestie was just like trying to start more drama, like, so I'm like, you know what, Bestie, you doing too much. It's too much going on. Now you want to make shit up and say that they messing around. You know what, I'm ready to go. I'm already in my feelings. I'm over being here. I didn't even really want Patient and see me like this. It's just too much. I'm ready to go. So mind you, we booked the cabin, but we still had to like, split it, in between all of us. So I'm looking at Lame like, can you just pay for our portion and let's go? Because I'm ready to get up out of here. Like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cut this short because I'm in my feelings. Bestie making it worse, and it's just too much going on. Lame is pulling out his wallet. He about to go ahead and pay, our portion, giving it to them. That way, when it's time to pay, they could just pay it all, whatever. So as he pulling out his wallet, something fell. I didn't even notice what fell because I'm just ready to go. I'm getting up to leave. And I hear Patient like, hold up, like something fell up out your wallet. What is that? What is that? So, we all turn around and look. Why is it a fucking condom? Now, mind y'all, it's a condom wrapper, but ain't no condom up in that wrapper. And TMI, me and Lane, we don't use condoms. Like, we was very much unprotected, okay? Don't judge us, judge us. Okay. So I'm sitting here thinking like, Lame, excuse me, sir. Why do you have a condom? And not only why do you have a condom, why is it empty? You get what I'm saying? So he get the stuttering. So here come my bestie like, bestie, I'm telling you, they messing around. And Lame start getting all hype with her like,
shut up, bestie. You just need to mind your business. Calm down.
And then Bestie boyfriend stepped in like, baby, that's the wrong one. Like, I don't know who you talking to, but you better direct that energy somewhere else. So here come Lame, little scary ass, sitting there just looking. And Bestie is like, listen, Lame, you just need to tell her. If you're not gonna tell her, Desperate, your little ass, that since that's your friend, you need to tell her. So they both just over there looking stupid. So I just was looking, I was like, Desperate, is you and Lane messing around? Like, are you for real? And she like,
I mean, yeah.
yo, I lose it. I lose it. I completely lose it, okay? I lose it so much that I damn near black out. I don't even remember that night. All I know is somebody left Nina hospital, okay? So anyways, needless to say, they call themselves leaving together, y'all. What the fuck? So I'm sitting here with Bestie and stuff like that. They end up leaving, whatever. Them, okay, bitches. I'm over. I'm over it. They leave or whatever. So cool. I'm not gonna lie. I end up letting that whole situation go. Fuck her. Fuck him. I don't want to talk to them no more. I'm glad we ain't got no ties. We ain't got nothing. I'm cool. So that really broke me because I just really couldn't believe that my friend and my man were sleeping together behind my back. So I'm thinking like, fuck this. I'm not about to be sad. Let me get up on my shit and let me lose my weight. Let me exercise. Let me, worry about myself right now. So I did just that, y'all. While I'm focusing on myself, guess who was checking in on me all the time? Patient. Patient just kept being there for me as a friend, making sure I was good. He was asking me, did I want to go to the gym with him? Like, he actually helped me work off the pounds. Like, y'all, like, he was really being a good friend for me so much that, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. The feelings was already there, but I fell for him. I did, y'all. I fell for Patient. We fell for each other. And y'all, we end up talking. We end up kicking it. Y'all, he helped me lose weight. He helped me build my confidence up. Everything. So we end up kicking it or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie. We started talking. I wasn't even telling nobody that me and Patient was kind of like low-key together. But it just happened. Now, mind you, it's been a minute, and Bestie did call and tell me, like, we should do the cabin trip again. Like, we should start making this, like, every year or every couple years so we can stay in touch. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, no problem. Like, I think we should. So we plan to do the cabin trip again. So we end up going to the cabin again, y'all. I'm excited. I'm low-key pulling up to the cabin with Patient because, like, why not? Like, you know, I didn't tell her me and Patient was talking, so I felt like this would be the perfect time and the perfect surprise for me and Patient to just show up together. Mind you, Bestie always wanted me to be with Patient or us to be together because, like I said, she never liked Lame. So cool, I cut all them off, so I'm just like, whatever, I'm in a better place in my life, all of that, right? So mind you know, me and Patient, we pull up to the cabin. Patient go in first because Patient like, I'm gonna go in. You know, you come in a couple minutes because they don't even expect us to pull up together. And I'm like, I know, right? So anyways, he walks in. I'm in the car getting myself together. I finally walk in, y'all, looking good as hell. Okay, everybody like, oh my God, K, you look good, all of this, and I'm like, thank you, you know, I know, whatever. Asian is looking at me like, you know, I think I had something to do with that, and I'm just like, baby, yes, you did. So we started kissing, whatever. So everybody going crazy, mind you. I look over, and why the hell is Lame and Desperate there too? I guess they feel like because we all was still friends, quote unquote. Because I'm not gonna lie, bestie boyfriend still talk to like Lane because you know we all was still friends. So I guess they figured we all was still quote unquote cool, so they could still come to our little cabin trip. Like nigga, you should stay your ass at home. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, they ended up together and me and Patient end up together. But you know what? It always backfired because freaking Desperate and Lame did not have a good relationship because Lame was talking about how she running up credit card bills, like she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't work. You think like, yeah, because you got a fucking gold digger, stupid. Now you want to be all unhappy, but you was unhappy with me when I was doing all that for you, but I was just a little bit, you know, thicker, a little bit more big boned, and now you want to go get with the skinny girl and she ain't doing nothing for you. That's your karma for being an ancient nigga because you shouldn't have cheated on me. And then you definitely shouldn't have cheated on me with my friend, quote unquote, because clearly, as we could see, she wasn't my friend. But yeah, so you both you lanes deserve each other, okay? So their relationship went to shits, and me and freaking Patient, we was just like skipping our way down to the sunset, okay? But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As I said before, this is a guess what. So guess what movie or TV show I am talking about in this video. Comment down below. As always, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. And y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.